Right, gang, here's 5 ways to look like a total noob on the mats. Number 1, wearing your belt super high. Putting your belt around here, you immediately look like a noob when you're on the mats. Contrary to popular belief, despite being a white belt, you can still actually look quite cool as a white belt, but not if you have your belt all the way up here, Simon Cowell style. Belt's supposed to sit nicely on your hips. It's only meant to tie your gi together. Pop it down there, sit it on your hips nicely, and immediately you'll look 20, 30, 40% cooler than you might do if your belt's all the way up here. There's a note on this, it doesn't apply to girls. Female body composition is slightly different than males, and sometimes their hips sit a bit higher. So ladies, do what you want, but blokes, sort your belt out. Number 2, wearing a t-shirt or a vest for your no-gi session on the mats. Now this one actually can be a bit of both, because I've seen some absolute ninjas wearing t-shirts or vests on the mats, and it can lull you into a false sense of security. But 90% of the time you see someone wearing a t-shirt on the mat, they're probably not very good at Jiu Jitsu and you don't really look the part. Get yourself a nice rash guard. It's better for your skin, they wash nicer, and they're less likely to rip or tear or something like that. As I said, I've been caught out with some ninjas wearing t-shirts and vests and stuff before, but 99% of the time, don't wear a t-shirt or a vest on the mat. Get yourself a nice rash guard. Number 3, not cutting your fucking fingernails. Cut your fingernails when you're on the mat. We grab each other, we grab gis, you might collar tie someone and accidentally slap them in the face. If you've got long fingernails, you're going to scratch your opponent, which is minging, but it also leaves the training partner or your opponent more susceptible to skin infections and nasties, getting in that bloodstream quicker. Cut your nails. You're going to look like a noob, and you should, in my opinion, get kicked off the mat if you've got too long nails on the mat. Get them cut. Buy some fingernail scissors, nick your partners, whatever, cut your fingernails, or you look like a noob. Number 4 is wearing very hard to submit rash guards. If I see anybody out there wearing a rash guard that says very hard to submit, or a gi for that matter, sorry to the owner of this business, but I probably think you're actually easy to submit, and I'm going to make it look like that as well. I'm going to get you, I'm going to tap you, I'm going to make you look like a fool. Unless, I mean, there's some super competitive high level black belts out there that's sponsored by Very Hard to Submit. They can wear their gear and I'll leave them alone. Everybody else, take it off, you just look silly. Number 5 for me, wearing socks on the mats. Don't wear socks on the mats unless there's a medical reason that you need to wear socks on the mat. Take them off. Yes, it gets cold in the winter. Yes, it gets slippery in the summer. Take your fucking socks off. You look like a weirdo. You've got all this nice kit on and then just a pair of socks sticking out there. Take them off. I don't get it. Yeah, your toes might get cold. Boo-hoo. We're doing a martial art. You're there to hurt each other. Stuff is going to hurt. But also, you should warm up properly if your feet are cold. Take your socks off. Stop wearing socks on the mat. You look like a doyle. And that's 5 ways to look like a noob on the mat. If you don't want to look like a noob on the mat, buy yourself some nice reap gear. You'll immediately look 100 times more professional, even if your jiu-jitsu is terrible.